Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Gauri, and today we are going to have a look about what are the messages from your ancestors for you right now. This is going to be a quick Pickacard reading. We have three options here: pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. You can pick one or more piles. You can take as much time as you like to choose your pile. You can choose intuitively based on the pictures or based on the stones, and I will see you in your reading. Okay, so hi pile number 1, how are you today? So I actually already did a little bit of reading for you, and then I realized I was not recording. And this is so funny because Mercury retrograde is already over, and now this happening makes no sense, you know. Okay, so hello, pile number 10101. So this is your new beginning. This is definitely a new beginning. Your ancestors are saying this is your time. This is your time to shine no matter what. You are very, very connected, pile number 1, with the source, with your ancestors, with your lineage. Some of you might not believe this or do not want to believe this because of your fear or limiting beliefs, but your ancestors are saying it very clearly that you are very much connected to the source. If you have not realized yet, you're getting a lot of downloads from your ancestors, from higher realms, and from the source itself. There's a lot of warmth coming in for you. Your ancestors love you a lot, and they are ready to provide for you, and they're saying you have all that you require. You have done a lot of work, and success is guaranteed. You have to wait a lot for something to happen, to come in balance. This coming in balance has taken a lot of energy of yours. Previously you might have to wait a lot for a lot of things in your life. This might have created imbalance in you, but now, while you are in complete balance, things are changing for you. Things are changing for you like at the speed of light is what I'm hearing. And because I channel the source, I can see that you are a divine child, I'm hearing. So that might mean something to you specifically. So the wait, whatever you had to wait for, whatever you have been denied by others or for yourself, or for whatever reason, whatever you had to wait for, the wait is over. The message is very clear for you, pile number 1. The wait is over. Whatever you were waiting for is here, and you are in a complete balance right now. There is no need for you to overthink anything or to sell yourself short. Success is yours. You are in complete balance. This is also a divine intervention energy and a divine masculine and feminine energy. If there has been a relationship where you were stuck for a very long time, you had a breakup and a long separation, and you were waiting for that person to come back or this union to happen, this union is happening. But whosoever this person is, you are connected with or connecting with in terms of relationship, marriage, or love part, you are very different from each other. For example, if one is a fire sign and another is a water sign, but somehow you complement each other. Same but different is what I'm hearing. You are both in your divine energy. You're both in your balanced divine masculine and feminine energy. So, and there is a money coming in. If you have been waiting for a job, if you have been waiting for money, it is here. Love is the theme for you. As far as you are moving from a place of love, my pile number 1, it's all yours. You have learned a lot. Like, what better cards can you get from Emperor, the Fool, and Ten of Cups? This is your new beginning. This new beginning is literally being handed to you from the divine. I'm hearing your guides are saying, your ancestors are saying, you don't have to fight anything anymore. The fight is over. It's done. This is your trust in yourself and God that has paid off. I'm hearing blind trust. You have blindly trusted on something. You have either blindly trusted on God, or you have blindly trusted in one person, or you have blindly trusted in a relationship, or yourself. Whatever you have trusted blindly, it has paid off. You are in complete alignment and power in this moment. You are starting your new beginning. There is travel coming up for you. This is a dream come true kind of a pile, right? But the major theme is oneness. The major theme is moving from your heart space. Your third eye is very active. You have closed a major cycle. You are coming out of period of stagnation, pile number one. This is very well deserved new beginning for you, and there is no reason to sabotage this, is what your guides are saying, what your ancestors are saying. Move forward in full confidence. Do not compromise for anything. I think you have never compromised, and it has paid off. Now is the time, pile number one. Okay, 10 of Cups. This is complete wish fulfillment. This, I'm hearing, for some of you, you are pursuing your childhood dream, the return. This is this is a very beautiful chapter in your life. You might not know what is happening, what is not happening, but you might be just in flow in this moment. Like, you're very sure where you have to go. You're very sure about your guidance in this moment. You're very sure what you want in your life. You have regenerated a lot of energy. Like, energy can never be destroyed, right? So you have to maintain a balance between black and white. There is always a gray area. So I think you have already understood, and you have been working on that, pile number one, and it has paid off for you. Moon cycles are very important, is what I'm hearing from your ancestors. Moon cycles affect you a lot, and now you have actually learned to work with this. And what I'm seeing is, divine counterpart energy, sun and the moon, king and a queen, a lover's card, 6 of Cups, complete balance, lot of fiery energy. Okay, if you know who this person is, who this person is, because this is a returning past person. You might have gone through a lot of cycles in this connection, and you might have learned a lot from each other. But I think now is the perfect time. You are in complete alignment right now. But the only thing is that you do not know everything, and that might make you a little anxious. So don't be anxious, pile number one. Your trust has paid off till now, and it will keep paying you off as far as you are open to divine. And you are sorry, you might have some problem in your throat chakra as well. Move forward, pile number one. There is nothing to plan about in a lot of terms. If you're trying to think everything through in this moment, just know that if you know it in your heart, it's fine, it's all right. There is a lot of reassurance, a new beginning. Let me just see what is this new beginning specifically, but I feel this is specifically love. Okay, this is definitely balance. Yeah, the theme of your entire reading is emotional fulfillment. If you're a person who has never felt emotionally fulfilled, this is the time you're going to feel so much emotionally fulfilled and powerful. Lot of fiery energy here. Of fire, we have sun, then we have Queen of Wands, then we have Page of Wands. uh, get ready for union is what I'm going to say. This can be divine union, internal union, and union with God also, but I'm seeing a physical union here with 10 of coins and 10 of cups. You have done it. You have done it before as well, I'm hearing. So some of you might be aware of your past lives as well. You're in complete balance, pile number one. This is what your ancestors want to convey to you. Just stay in your power, pile number one. That is the main message for you. And your power comes from love. This power that you have, the emotions that you have, can only come from the source, can only come from love. And love is the only source for all, right? You have waited a lot for something, but now it is here, pile number one. I just want to say congratulations to you. You know, you might see crows a lot, or you might talk to birds a lot, is what I'm hearing from your ancestors. So if you ever see a black crow, you can take it as a sign from your ancestors. And your ancestors also want to say that be in the temperance energy, do not lose focus, okay? And I think it's impossible for you to lose focus now, because what you have learned now can nobody can take what's yours, is what you have already learned. So you learned a lot of lessons. Your guides are congratulating you, your ancestors are congratulating you. This is your new beginning. Embrace it. Take as much time as you want, pile number one, to think through anything. There is no hurry to get into any decision, but you are in complete alignment to take the decision. I'm hearing you're completely ready. Your world is your oyster, right? Everything is just aligned for you. There is no need to be worried about anything. You're in complete balance. And congratulations are in order. I'm also seeing a divine child here. So somebody might be pregnant around you. Or you would want, or you are somebody who wants to have a child. Expect a confession as well. Somebody is going to come forward and offer you their love, because you are amazing. And this time you're not thanking them, whosoever this person is. You're recognizing your own worth, pile number one. This is a huge upgrade for you in material terms, in emotional terms, in terms of personal security. Some of you might have been to Japan recently, or are planning to go to Japan. There is definitely travel coming up for you. I'm hearing the song, I put my armor on and I will show you how strong I am, by Sia. So you might get a lot of downloads through music as well. But you are very intuitive, pile number one. You get messages from divine directly. You are a source of happiness for a lot of people, is what I'm hearing for you. There's a lot of fiery energy inside you that keeps you going. Don't let their fire burn out. Your guides are saying, your ancestors are saying that some of you might smoke as well. Your father might smoke. Your ancestors are saying that you will receive something from your paternal or maternal side, but you're going to receive some kind of gift from family as well. You're going to have a very stable family life. This is a gift for all the work that you have done, and for all the love that you have held in your heart, for even for those who did you wrong, even for the people you wanted to burn them down, but you still loved them. And if you couldn't love them, you just didn't hate anybody, pile number one. And that is your win. This union for which you have been worried a lot is here now, and nobody can take it. And it was always protected for you. It was just that you needed to see a lot about your own self. You had to see your own worth. You had to understand, like your guides or your ancestors are clearly saying that this was not a punishment, and now you understand why, and you will see why. I'm hearing a promise. A promise that was made to you will be fulfilled, pile number one. Yeah, things are changing for you. Somebody's confessing their emotions. You have become enlightened in some way, shape, or form, pile number one. And this enlightenment has brought you more than you could have ever imagined. Like, I think at one point of time you were like, I just want to get out of a shithole, and then you got out of that shithole, and if you have not gotten out, you're just getting out of that shithole. And once you decide to get out of your own head, of your own insecurities, everything changed for you, pile number one. If this is not your story, this is going to be your story. You have no idea how blessed you are, pile number one, is what your ancestors are saying. Your willpower is your greatest gift. Your willpower to be loved, you have always wanted to be loved, and you are getting loved. You wanted balance, you have balance. You are not somebody who gets fulfillment from the outer things. You only get fulfillment from your own self, which means that you are your own provider in some shape or form. Whosoever you have been in separation with, this has been very hard for you. But now this person has changed views of things, about everything, I think. You have changed a lot of people around you by changing your own self. What a level of enlightenment I'm seeing for you, pile number one. Amazing. There's a lot of love here for you. This is what your ancestors wants to say. When you see 1010 or 0101, it is a confirmation for you. If you have ever felt that, why am I seeing all these numbers or things like that, it's just a confirmation. And I think you're very much connected to the divine. Your ancestors are saying you are very much loved, you are very much heard by them, and they are in complete support of you. So you never have to worry about the support, because you have to believe. As far as you believe in yourself, there is no need for external support for you. You are a support system for a lot of people, and your ancestors are saying they're very proud of you for this approach. But balance is the key for you, pile number one. Okay, as much as you are there for others, be there for your own self. And you have learned that the hard way, is what I'm hearing. Yes. You are a channel. Even if you have ever wondered that, are you crazy? You are not crazy, pile number one. This is what your guides are saying. And you are not stuck. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. And you have learned a lot from your journey, and you have learned to be more grateful about your journey. You have been enlightened in some way, shape, or form, is what I can say. And you're going to enlighten a lot of people, because you are the source. You are the original one, is what I'm hearing. So you might resonate with the lines that you are a chosen one, or you're very connected to the source, because there is no doubt you're very connected to the source. This summer is going to be very, very powerful for you. Working with fire element is going to be very helpful for you, pile number one. Private readings are open. If this resonated, please don't forget to drop a heart in the comment section as an energy exchange, and I will see you in the next reading. Thank you, pile number one. Pile number two. Okay. Hi, pile two. How are you? I hope you are doing good today. It is very early morning for you. And sorry, it is very early morning for me. Oh god, when I channel, sometimes pile number two, I talk in first, second, and third person as well to my own self. So that might sound crazy to some people, or you might do these things. You might talk into first, second, and third person with your own self. And when you guys, your ancestors are saying, pile number two, that when you talk to your own self, right, like person one, person two, or person three, like a third person, it's like you're talking to your ancestors, you're talking to your guys, you're channeling. guides are saying whatever you have been rehearsing, you know, they're showing me a scenario where you have been rehearsing for something, like an imaginary situation, right? That maybe you are rehearsing your marriage in your head or something like that. There is something that you're attracting towards you, pile number 2. So your guides, your ancestors are saying you've been working with law of attraction like crazy. You have become that delulu person, and you are completely balanced. Sorry, you're completely shit. You are completely delulu. Like you think you're completely delulu, but it's paying off in some shape or form. Very light-hearted energy. Pile number 2. I think you're so in tune with the spirit that you do not even know that you're so much in tune with your ancestors, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing ancestral blessings. So marriage is a very have you been avoiding getting married, pile number 2, or somebody around you has been avoiding to get married? Your ancestors are saying a marriage is coming. This might be something that you cannot avoid anymore for some reason, or you're being too pushed to get married. Okay, pile number 2. Somebody around you is getting married for sure. If it is about you, you have been thinking a lot. I think this is the time for you to get married. Or if you've been thinking about somebody around you about their marriage, there is a very holy marriage I'm hearing going to take place. You might have waited for this person's marriage for a long time, or you have waited for your marriage for a very long time. I'm seeing a person. This is a male, or this is an earth sign. Are you an earth sign, pile number 2? The sun, the king of coins. This is a divinely guided connection. Solar upgrade, inner fire, willpower. Okay, seems like pile number 2, somebody has finally had the courage. Ancestors are saying you are gathering courage, or the courage you need is already inside you. There's a lot of upgrade happening in your life with this marriage. Hierophant is also knowledge and marriage. There's a lot of expansion in your energy. You are somebody who's been doing a lot of spiritual work. You have been tuning into your higher self. Stability, you are very stable in yourself. Your ancestors are saying whatever is your question regarding the marriage, the answer is yes. Let me be very clear. Double confirmation for the marriage. I have a king here, and you have been working hard for your stability, and it is here. There was a period you had to juggle a lot, and then there was a stagnant period, but now all this is over. There's a lot of sun energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sun energy here. So your light body is really activated again. Something to do with sun here. SON and SUN both. Okay, I'm also hearing Jesus, so that might resonate with you. Your ancestors are saying that it is time for you. You're very stable, is what your ancestors are saying. Don't worry about your stability. Your stability might have come very slow. You might have had to work very fast, but now it is here. You might have to do something with Saturn number 8. This is destiny. You might have to wait a lot for something to happen, but now it is happening. Your success has been slow, but you have no idea how strong this foundation of success is. You have worked very hard on yourself, and you have been very hard on yourself, pile number 2. Your ancestors are saying you do not need to be so hard on yourself. You are a multitasker and you are amazing at doing so many things at once, is what your ancestors are saying. And they're saying it's great. Don't let anybody stop you. Do whatever you feel right. There might have been a lot of juggling in the past regarding your financial situation, but now uh, it's like a windfall of money is coming. You have something to do with your Saturn return or something to do with restrictions. The restrictions are finally over. Travel is coming up. There will be a situation where you might have to use your common sense over anything else, and do not hesitate to be powerful. Pile number 2, you are extremely powerful. It's like I'm feeling Hanumanji's energy. It's like if you are a Hanumanji Bhakt, which I'm very sure you might be Ramji's Bhakt also, but I'm very sure there are a lot of Hanumanji energy here. It's like you were sleeping and then you woke up one morning, you realized who you are, and then you never stopped. And it's an internal thing. You realize internally first that who you are and what you are, and then everything changes. You have had to work a lot for things, and you are a very enlightened soul. You had to be very strong, you had to have very strong boundaries as well, but now is the time to soften. I do not see emotions in the entire card, because you have transcended your emotions, is what I'm hearing. But there is a need to keep your heart open, as practical as you are. Pile number 2, your guides are suggesting to be more open towards love as well. There is no need to close your heart chakra. Things have been hard, but you already know something intuitively. Pile number 2, okay, there is something about your intuition, your inner knowing, and your spiritual practices that have brought you to where you are. Your willpower is unmatchable, and your guides are congratulating you on it. You are the wave that changes everything. It's like that. Like I was saying, you had to wait for a very long time for something, but now it is here. It's divine timing for you. Pile number 2, I think it's divine timing for a lot of people, and in collective as well. Number 9, number 4, you are very strong. Reflection. You have been reflecting a lot, and your inner wisdom has always been right. You will be given, whatever is divinely yours. Don't let the fire burn you. Okay, use that fire. Whatever fire is inside you, use it. Don't let it burn you. Pile number 2, because you are a powerhouse. You have so much of power, and I'm seeing lot of mirroring energy. So you might be into a twin flame connection, or you might be in an unexplainable connection where you feel so much of love for someone that you feel that you just have to be with this person somehow, because there is somebody you feel a connection where you just can't explain it, but you love this person like anything, and this will happen for you. This is happening for you. This has been very slow. This process has been very, very slow. Pile number 2 for you, but it is finally here. I think you have also reflected a lot on this situation, and you have understood a lot. You have went inside your own self, and your ancestors are congratulating you on that. Your ancestors are saying keep doing whatever spiritual practices you are doing, and you can relax. You don't have to overthink anything. Your fire will consume you if you just keep thinking. Pile number 2. Your ancestors are saying there is a need to get out of your head sometimes. It's okay to be slow, but you don't always have to be slow. After a certain period of time, when things have changed, you can take a high road. You can decide where you want to go, pile number 2. You don't always have to wait, is what your ancestors are saying. Something about sun, something is very prominent about sun, something very prominent about inner strength, your willpower. If you are doing I am activations, if you are doing meditation, you are absolutely on the right path, pile number 2. This is what your ancestors are saying, and there is a lot of activation happening within you. You are connecting with yourself through meditation. If you are not, please do that and allow your emotions to flow. You have held your emotions back for a very long time. It will be a great idea if you can just cry. You don't need a reason to cry, but if you feel that there is a need for emotions to go out even after reflecting, that's all right. I'm thinking your ancestors are saying you're getting more comfortable now. It's time to, you have transcended a lot of energy. You are a very spiritual person, you are a very godly person, is what I'm hearing from your ancestors, and they're very proud of you that you have come a very long way, pile number 2. You have set your priorities straight. You have set your heart straight. There's a very straightforward energy. You might have hated that things have been so slow for you, but now you actually understand why things have been slow for you. You have worked very hard on yourself. Again, your ancestors are saying don't be so hard on yourself, pile number 2. Your manifestations are already here. You might be traveling sometime soon. If you have been manifesting through water, it's working. If you have been cleansing yourself a lot, it's working. Your third eye is LIT. It's like your inner knowledge is your compass, pile number 2. You might be seeing 222 a lot. This is another confirmation from your ancestors that your marriage, your union is happening. It is not too late. You're changing your direction. The paths are opening for you. You have pushed very, very long and very hard to come out of a situation, and now finally you are free, pile number 2. You will feel so free in this union, whosoever you are, once you accept your feelings, your emotions, and integrate everything into one. Your mind, body and spirit is coming into alignment. You're not fighting anything anymore. You are understanding more, and this understanding will take you very far in life, is what your ancestors are saying. And yellow is very important for you somehow. Sun is extremely important for you. There is a lot of healing energy around you. Your crown chakra is upgrading. You are getting spiritually activated. You might be a magician, or you love magicians, or you want to be a magician, or you want to be a witch, something like that. And I'm seeing 2 seahorses, and seahorses only live in pairs. So you might have been in separation with someone for a long time, but now you're finally coming in union with them. If this is someone who have passed over, I'm getting an energy of someone who has passed over. If you think you are not connected with somebody who has passed over or who is not in your life, your ancestors saying you are very much connected. And if you have been wondering that if you are in a twin flame connection or in a soul connection, you are in a soul connection. You are meant to be with your person, and you cannot resist it now, because you know what you want. Number 4 is very important. You are seeing number 444. It is confirmation from your guides. They are saying keep connecting with them, keep talking to yourself. Whenever you talk to yourself, pile number 2, you get a lot of ideas and downloads. So keep doing that, is what your ancestors are saying. You are very much protected. Do not worry about it. Do not worry about what can go wrong. And stability is yours. You will never have to worry about your stability. Next 3 months are very important for you, pile number 2. You are closing a lot of cycle, lot of things are changing for you in this moment. It's like you might feel that nothing was happening and now everything is happening. You might have walked away, or somebody might have walked away from you. There is a chance for you to grow something for your own self and for others as well. Don't hold yourself back. Your ancestors are insisting that don't hold yourself back, pile number 2. You are a great manifestor. You might be a Ganpati Bappa's, Ganeshji's, you might do Ganeshji's puja. If you don't, you should do that, because he's bringing a lot of new beginnings for you. Something is growing. Something from ashes is growing. Something from ashes is growing for you, whatever that means. Something has been very slow. You thought this thing will never ever happen. You were frustrated, but now it is finally happening. Something you thought you had no chance with is happening with you. What is the advice for my pile? Keep walking from anything that is not serving you. You are not taking any kind of bullshit anymore, is what your ancestors are saying. Yes, you are very clear what you want. You are channeling your inner fire now. Expect messages. Expect people to come back into your life. Expect situation to come back into your life in much better way. You are in your complete power, pile number 2, and stay in your power, pile number 2. Don't let anything hold you back from what you want in terms of negativity. Don't let anything hold you back for what you know is true in your heart, pile number 2. Your ancestors are showing me sun continuously, and that might mean something to you. If you are not doing solar upgrades consciously, you can Google what solar upgrade is, and you might already know. You can look for audios on YouTube and do your own upgrades by setting intentions. I think intentions are very important for you, pile number 2. Your ancestors are saying it's very important for you to set your intentions very clearly. Because once you set your intention very clearly, you will have a clear path. You already have a clear path, because for most of you, I'm hearing you have already made up your mind. You have already made up your mind. You were slow to make your mind, but you have made up your mind. Yes, truth is here. Nobody can take what's yours. Your intuition, you're highly intuitive, high priestess with lovers. This is a complete wish fulfillment. Your intuition is guiding you to the love of your life. Pile number 2. Don't hold yourself back. Again, sun card. Stop thinking, okay? Stop thinking too much. Accept happiness, accept justice. This is your divine justice, pile number 2. This is divine justice for you, okay? Okay. Wow. You're going to be so happy, pile number 2. I think you can already tap into this energy of happiness. Somehow you feel this is going to be great. Just hold your vision. Wow. Justice. Wow. It's so much of divine love and clarity for you. You're so much loved by your ancestors, and you're definitely in a soul connection. You might see yourself in someone, or someone might see them in you. It's a very mutual connection. If you have ever wondered if your connection is mutual or not, it is very mutual. You are one person in soul but two person in physical. It's like that. You are complete mirror of each other. One of you is very bullheaded, other one is also bullheaded, but one is very apparently bullheaded. Justice is here. Justice will be served no matter what. Pile number 2 to you. So accept this divine justice and just be focused on your intention. Alright. Okay, thank you, pile number 2. I hope this resonated. Personal readings are open. You can reach out to me on Instagram. Thank you for being here. On your way out, please like, subscribe, and drop me a comment so that I know you were here and I was just not blabbering. Alright, thank you, pile number 2. Okay. Hello, pile number 3, if you have chosen this pile. Okay, let's see what are the messages for my pile number 3 from their ancestors. Okay, dear ancestor guides, please help me with the messages for my pile number 3. So you might be a star seed is what I'm hearing. You have ancestors in a lot of realms, not only in 3D, I mean not only on earth but on different level. Like I was saying, you have complete support of your ancestors is what your ancestors want to reassure you. Your ancestors wants to tell you to change your perspective. You are going through a very deep spiritual awakening, pile number 3 is what I'm being shown by your ancestors. This has not been easy, but you have finally started to find a common ground and you have started to zoom out of other people and situations because you were somehow forced to do that by your ancestors and the universe. Now is the time to find resolutions and common grounds. You are very intuitive. You are a star seed. You have been clearing a lot of energetic clearing, karmic bonds. You might have faced situations where you were in karmic situations. You did not understand how you can get out of them and why this keep happening to you. And that's how you found out the truth about yourself. You went deeper, dig deeper. You have been guided by your ancestors a lot. Egypt might be important for you. You have a very deep connection with ancient Egyptians. You are sitting on a lot of ancient knowledge, Shambhala, retreating to recharge, trusting in the process, dharma. Your destiny is unfolding for you, pile number 3. You are a channel. Lord, there is in this, you are not from earth, pile number 3 is what your ancestors want to say to you. If you do not feel comfortable here for some reason, that is valid, because you're not from earth. You are here. You are an angel. You are a god in human body basically, and you have suffered a lot. You have been through pain. You have been through situations that have forced you to go inside your own self. Nobody could understand, and you have been a loner. Like when your ancestor says loner in the sense you have felt that you are very alone, but your ancestors are saying they have been always with you. Stargazing will help you a lot is what your ancestors are saying. You might talk to stars a lot. If not, you should do it. Something about pyramids, something about hidden knowledge, secret knowledge. Your ancestors are clearly saying that dive deep within your own self. If you're looking for answers and nobody has been able to give you the answers, you will get it only from inside. Places like spiritual concepts might fascinate you, pile number 3. You are a spiritual junkie is what I'm hearing. You might consume a lot of stuff online about spirituality, but now is the time to practice. Go deeper into whatever is bothering you. The answer is yes. If you have been asking a question to your ancestors about yes or no, the answer is yes. The answer, whatever answers you are needing, pile number 3, your ancestors are clearly saying the answers are coming. But you just have to zoom out. Don't get too focused on anything external, is what your ancestors are saying very clearly, because you will not be able to make sense of 3D until you understand your inner working. You might be connected with Mahavtar Babaji, I'm feeling his energy, or you do yoga, by that you are connected, or you have a connection with him from past life. But you do have a connection with Mahavtar Babaji. You are learning a lot from your own self. 83, 11. 11, 11. You are manifesting at the speed of light. You can manifest anything, pile number 3. You might resonate with Andromedan energy. It is not a parallel earth, but it is very nearby. You can see it in the sky. We can see Andromedan galaxy with the naked eye also. So something about stars, something about galaxies. You might be into sci-fi a lot. Your imagination is very active, is what I'm hearing. This is time to rest. Your life path is unfolding for you, pile number 3. You are clearing your karma, you are clearing your energetic bonds, you are rewriting your stories, and your ancestors are helping you. Balance. Your advice is to balance. Your ancestors are saying that slow and steady wins the race. Don't try to run. Pile number 3 is what I'm hearing. Okay. Be more grounded. You need to ground your energies. You're clearing your karmic bonds. Whatever resolutions you have been looking for, the resolution will find you. Something about Markaba. So if you can Google what Markaba is. You have a very deep connection with Shivji. Very, very deep connection with Shivji. Very, very deep connection with stars, soul, ancestors. You are very connected, pile number 3. You are understanding how to work with energies. You are understanding how you influence situation and how your thoughts influence situations. You are understanding how you are contributing towards your own life and the life of others. You might have your ancestors are saying you have always felt like a black sheep, and that is for the reason because you are not here. I mean, you're not from here. You are the child of the cosmos. You are so intelligent, pile number 3. You know, whatever is happening in your life in this moment, even if this is very hard for you, pile number 3, your ancestors wants to reassure you this is happening for you and not for you. Whatever alchemy you are learning is going to be your greatest gift. Don't worry about the timing. Your ancestors are saying time is not running out for you. Pile number 3. Very, very mature energy, very godly energy is available to you. You have very deep connection with Shivji. Don't allow anybody to push you. Pile number 3. Don't allow anybody else to take any decisions for you. Please take your own decisions, is what I'm hearing. And time is not running out for you. Pile number 3. Rest, reassured. Your guides are saying, your ancestors are saying, whatever is yours is secured, but your life path and your dharma is very important. Please read about what is dharma and please set clear intention consciously that you want to dig a little deeper on the secrets that you hold. There are a lot of secrets inside you that you are afraid of. There is somehow you are afraid of your own self. Pile number 3. Your ancestors are saying don't be afraid of the unknown. Don't be afraid to jump in. Don't be afraid to say yes. There is a double yes for you. Okay? Don't be afraid to say yes. Don't be afraid of yourself. Pile number 3. Don't be afraid of the unknown, because unknown is just you, the parts of you that you do not know. Your ancestors are coming in with very loving energy, lot of Shivji's energy here. I'm hearing Om Namah Shivaya is also playing. I'm hearing Om Namah Shivaya and Om is also playing on back in the background, the music. Number 11 is very important. You manifest very quickly, so please trust your own self, pile number 3, because whatever answers you need are already within you. Don't try to force anything, okay? Just jump in, just say yes to whatever you want in life, pile number 3, because your purpose is guiding you. You might think sometimes that how these things happen to me, and these questions might occur to you, but the answer is you are very divinely guided, pile number 3. You're very much protected as well. Your crown chakra, your throat chakra, your gifts are very protected. You don't have to worry much, but I think it has become a habit, it has become a programming for you. And now you're finally understanding, and you're understanding spirituality and life better. The more you will go inside, the more you will talk to your own self, pile number 3, more answers you will get. Something is coming together for you, pile number 3, and your ancestors do not want to say what is it, but they're just saying stop being so toxic and unhealthy to yourself, not to others, pile number 3. Again, this is the 11 number. Number 2, 222, 1111, number 1, this is very important for you. Get out of your own head, pile number 3. Your heart is your cosmic compass. Stars will guide you. Stars are guiding. You're very, very guided, pile number 3. This is what your ancestors are saying. You have cleared a lot of karma. And if you do not want to be with certain people from your past, there is no need for you to be. Don't allow anybody else to decide for you. Change is coming. I keep hearing change is coming, change is here. You might be somebody who doesn't like changes, and your ancestors are reassuring you. Change is necessary and you cannot avoid it. You have lost a lot of things in life, or you might think you have lost a lot of things in life, but actually you have not lost it, just because energy can never be destroyed, pile number 3. So you're coming to a lot of understanding, pile number 3. You're maturing. You're coming into your king power. You're understanding. You are finally living the life that you want, but for that you had to understand that what you want. So you have been going through that process. You have been going internal. You are going further from the material things. You are going inside, because material things, you have understood that material things are important, but it is not everything, because your soul holds so much of wisdom. If you know what Shangri-La is, if you know what Shambhala is, you are visiting these places in your sleep. So if you wake up very much tired, it is because your soul is traveling, your soul is learning and relearning, and you are being guided by your star ancestors. Travel. I'm hearing travel. If you're thinking about visiting Egypt or pyramids, you should surely do that. Or if you do not want to, you can just meditate about pyramids. There is a double yes for you. So whatever you want is coming and is yours. The only advice for you is to seek internal help and to be a little more gentle with you, because you have come a long way, pile number 3. Let me congratulate you and tell you that you have really done the work that you were supposed to do. It's been hard, it's not been easy, but now love is here. It's your time to shine. Your time has come. It will not come in future. It has already come. Okay, so don't keep yourself stuck onto anything, pile number 3. Just keep moving forward no matter what. I hope that resonated, pile number 3. That's all I have. You really have a very deep connection with ancient Egypt. Again, we have Hathor, light codes, light emotion full system upgrade. You are changing so much, pile number 3, that you will not be able to recognize your new self. Your true new self is what your ancestors are saying. And if there is any issue at your home, if you're worried about your family situation, something about money in your family, something like that, don't worry about it. It is all taken care of. Okay, I think that's all I have for you, pile number 3. I hope this resonated. If this did, please on your way out from my channel, please like, subscribe, and drop me your comment so I know this made sense. I hope to see you again. Thank you for being here, pile number 3. Thank you. Bye.